Oh, the biggest plough in the game is back. So first up is Fire Siren. This is by MTL Modding Team, 1.87 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it in the construction menu and under tools. Now it's going to cost you 35 grand, and yeah, it's rather loud. I mean, if you want to get the attention of your mates when you're playing on the game together, like the other side of the map, that sort of thing, this could be the thing for you. So you come up to it like that, just come to there, right, and just press B. Get yourself ready. Wait for it to go again, because I've just tried it and it's like winding itself down. But once it gets going, come on, when you're ready. It just like does like one load, then it should start again. Come on, it's still going. Is that it? It was really loud when I did. Oh yeah, here we go. I mean, I'm not quite sure about the gap in between, mind you, but you're going to get the attention of your mates anyway. I mean, this paired with, I don't know, we haven't got one yet, like the fire station, that sort of thing. Once we get one of those in the game, or even like if the emergency pack, which is a big if that came back into the game, hey, bang one of these down the side of your fire station. Right, next up is US Mailboxes. This is by Scooter's Workbench, 1.58 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find them in the construction menu and under decorations and others. So we've got 4 different versions here. So we've got £50, euros or dollars for the first one, 75 for the second one, 30 for the third one, and then 250 for the brick built one. Now you may be noticing that on the old concrete brick pillar, whatever you want to call it, yeah, the colour on the front bit's a little bit different to what it says in the menu. That's because all of these, you can change it up. So if we get one out like that, there we are. We've got the option, customise, right stick in if you're on Xbox like me. And then you can put, if you've got the unlimited colour mod on, any colour you like. Dear, oh dear. I mean, so that's that one. And we've got this one as well. You know, they've all got the same sort of shenanigans on the go. So you pick whichever one you want. Me, personally, I think that looks ace. That's very posh, very gated community sort of style, you know where the rich people live. Yeah, then us peasants can't get in. One of those sort of mailboxes. Oh, proper jazz up your farm. Right, next up, we've had a little bit of a seasonal change for this one, because this is Placeable Snowman Pack. This is by Tarksy007, 3.43 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find him in the construction menu and under decorations. So we've got 3 different snowmen here. So we've got the smaller one, we've then got the large one, and then we've got the big one on the end, so no problem there. Now we've had a little change of season because these disappear. I actually started off this game save in August, put them down, no problem, and once it started snowing they appear. But if we fast forward into where it's not snowy anymore, you'll see that they disappear. So there you are, we've moved on to February and they've gone. All that's left is the hats and the carrot noses. Oh, that is ace. Talk about a little bit of interactive decoration. And obviously when it snows again, they'll pop up. That is awesome. Right, next up is Feed Mixing Plants. This is by DS Power, 6.95 megabyte on the download. And you're going to find them in a construction menu and under factory. So we've got 2 different versions here. We've got one for mixing your TMR. And we've got one for mixing your pig food. They're both going to cost you 35 grand, and they have handily placed on the front some decals, some icons. So obviously that's your cow one, and we've got your pig one over here. And obviously you chuck your stuff in at the top into the bunker bit, and then take stuff out at the pipe there. And then you've got your production chain menus down the side. So for the feed pig food, you're going to be putting in corn, wheat, and canola. And then for the cow food, your TMR, obviously you're going to be putting in your silage, your straw, and your mineral feed, and your hay. Although, I suppose in a mixer wagon, you don't really need the mineral feed, but it is what it is. I mean, if you wanted like a standalone facility to mix up your stuff, yeah, get one of these on the go. Our next up is Mixer and Fermenter. This is by Grimlock RRC, 1.51 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in a construction menu and under factories. Now, the first bit to this is going to be the mixer itself. It's going to cost you 50 grand. No problem. So you put your straw, your hay and your silage into there. What you can also get with this pack is this little fellow here. 30 grand. That's going to be making your hay and grass into silage. Alright, fair enough. So you've got your loading in point just there, taking out point at the pipe. You've got your loading in point, taking out point just there. Then we'll come around here. Doesn't seem to be any icon for the production chain on that one, mind you. So we'll look for this one as well. It doesn't really seem to be... doesn't seem to be the icon for it. Oh, hold on. Is it in here? No. No icons. Right, okay. So you're going to have to go through the old menu for it. So the mixer itself is obviously going to be making your TMR. So your silage, your hay and your straw going in. And then you've got your fermenter just there. Obviously grass going in, make it into silage. Or you can do it as hay. No problem. Now, what I'm thinking, right? So for your mixer, you're going to need your silage. Great. No problem. Well, you've got your options there to have it distributing from the fermenter. So you could put your stuff into there, making the silage. No problem. It can then automatically distribute it to your mixer. Oh, indeed. This could definitely be OP for making your TMR. Oh, that's ace. Right, next up is the Bredal K165. This is by HT Modding, 3.98 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under fertilizer spreaders. So it's going to be for your fertilizer and your lime. 12 meter working width, 11 mile an hour working speed, 15,600 litre capacity. You can then change that by adding an extension, put it up to 18,950, or back to the original. You've got the option of wheel brands, Trelleborg, Michelin, Continental, Mitas, BKT, Vredestein, and then back to Trelleborg. There's a couple of different options on the go. Got some wides in there, got some narrows if you wanted to. And then on the back, you've got the option of spreading discs or 6 meter spreading unit. So the spreading disc is going to be your 12 meter working width, and then the spreading unit is going to put that up to 18 meter. Fair enough. I mean, 78 grand to buy it as standard without any optional extras. All right, fair enough. Right, next up is the Bailey High Lift Trailer. This is by Ross and Mods, 18.42 megabyte on the download. And as you can imagine, you're going to find it under trailers. Now, it's got a 17,300 litre capacity and it's going to cost you 38 grand. But this trailer is awesome. Oh, there's some tricks on this. It really is. So you've got the option of your tyres. You've got your Trelleborg, your Michelin, BKT, Vredestein, and then Trelleborg. There's a couple of different versions on the go. If you want to just go through them, no problem. Then you've got attacher type, UK attacher, Scharmuller cut ball. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, we're just going to call it cut ball. It's a lot easier to say. Back to UK attacher. Then you've got your main colours. Obviously, if you've got the unlimited colour mod on, you're laughing. No problem. Look at that. Oh, that's ace. Then you've got your cover colour. We'll go for purple. Change it up a little. Well, to be fair, that's quite pink in my description, but all right, fair enough. And then your rim colour is obviously going to be your rims. Now, what's ace about this? There's some tricks up its sleeve, I must admit. So if we spin around the back first off, right, you got your trailer hitch. It's awesome. Fold trailer hitch away if you wanted to, LB and A. So if you think, oh, I don't need that trailer hitch now, it's a foldable tow bar. That's like posh cars, that is. That's like Porsches and Lamborghini. Would you put a tow bar on a Lamborghini? I'm not sure you would, but alright, fair enough. It's like one of those. Posh car towing it away. Oh, that's ace. That is ace. Now, the opening of the cover, you may think, oh, opening of cover, that's no problem. But, that's awesome. I mean, most covers just, just disappear. But that's got a whole animation to it. Oh, that is ace. And then, we come to the pièce de résistance. Used a bit of French on the go. Obviously, this is the high lift trailer. So if you've got some stuff in the back and you've got, you want to put it into another trailer that's a little bit high, well, you do LB and right stick up and down. It's like something out of Thunderbirds. I was going to raise all the way up like that. Once it gets to the top, you're then into position. You're ready to go. Then you just do LB and RB together, unload it. It's going to take the cover off. It's then going to do its little animation for the bit at the back. Zoom out. There we are. unfolds the flap at the back, and then tilts it out. That is an awesome trailer. Right, next up is the Tenwinkel weight pack. This is by BM Modding, 4.94 megabyte on the download. And as you can imagine, you're going to find them underweights. The name sort of gives it away. So it starts off with the top 750. And as the name would suggest on that, 750 kilo. You then get the option to change it up a little bit. So you can put it as 900, 1050 kilo, 1450, and then back to 750. So it basically just changes the whole ambience of it all, rather than adding like slice weights to it or whatever, just like the size. All right, fair enough. You then got the option of configuration eco or top including fork, or back to eco. I mean, it's like the top one's got like a trailer hitch on the front. That is all right indeed. You then got your design color. Again, if you've got the unlimited color mod on, you go for whichever one you want. That's going to change its color. Now, if you're thinking starting off 750, not really my thing, you want something a little bit bigger, well, we've got this, the 1200. Now, again, it starts off 750 kilo, but then it goes up to 1.2, even though it's saying 1.5 front weight, 1.7, even though it's it's a 1.5, but it's saying a 1.7. And then back to, I'm not quite sure what the naming's going on with that one. Surely that should be, the 1.2 should be the 1200 kilo. All right, just saying. I mean, you can get up to a 1.5 actual weight rather than the name, but okay, fair enough. I mean, if you need a weight, either of these will sort you out nicely. Right, next up is the Claas Disco Pack. This is by WolfX Modding, 9.31 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find them, as you can imagine, under mowers. So we start off with the Disco 24, 50 horsepower requirement from your tractor, 2.4 meter working width, as the name would suggest, 13 mile an hour working speed, £8,000 to buy. Obviously, it's a side mower, so you hook it up to the back, potentially the front of your tractor, entirely up to you, and obviously it folds out to the side. You got the option there of security plates, yes or no. Puts those there. I mean, it says security plates, warning signs. Yeah, that's a better way of putting it. But 1,500 to put some warning signs on your mower. Wow, wow, indeed. That's are they made of gold? I mean, they really should be. But all right. So if you're thinking 2.4 meter, yeah, it's a nice mower, but not really big enough for me. Well, they've got some other sizes. We've got the Disco 2.8 Disco 28, and as you can imagine, 2.8 meter working width. Again, same option, £1,500 for some warning signs. But all right, and then we've got the biggest one on the end, the Disco 32, as you can imagine with the name on that one, 3.2 meter working width. Again, with your really expensive warning signs. I mean, fair enough, they look great. I mean, don't get me wrong, that 1,500 quid for a warning sign. All right, fair enough. Right, next up is the Stara Reboke 25,000. This is by Edu Vieira and Miotto Modding, 9.75 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under Auger Wagons. Now, it's got a 25,000 litre capacity, as the name would suggest, and it's going to require 150 horsepower from your tractor. Now, it starts off at 52 grand. We have got the optional extra there of decals. £200 for some stickers. I might need to start making my own stickers if that's how much they're going to charge, but all right, fair enough. You got the option of Continental, Vredestein, or Continental on your tyres. So you got your standards. I mean, it's saying standards. The name's not changing. We are going through a few different things. We've got some twins on the back if you wanted to. I mean, you're just going to have to go for it on the visuals, but okay, no problem. You've got your decals, yes or no. You then got a cover, yes or no. Chassis colour is obviously going to be your chassis. So if you've got the unlimited colour mod on, no problem. Hubs is going to be the hubs in your wheels, like that. And then your rim colour is obviously going to be your rims. Fair enough. I mean, if you're into your auger wagons, this is great. I mean, don't get me wrong, swivel axle on the front, not my best thing to be reversing, but, there's a lot of people better at doing that than I am. So you carry on with what you're doing. Now, last mod for the day is the Lizard SM72 and 82. This is by Agrotono, 11.79 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find them under plows. And yes, they're back. The biggest plows in the game, certainly for console anyway, and they are back. These are awesome. I mean, if you've got big fields to be getting on with, hook one of these up to the back of your tractor, and away you go. So first up, we've got the SM72, 22 meter working width, 330 horsepower requirement. Now, I thought it was a lot higher than that in 22, so maybe they've reduced it, which is great. 9 mile an hour working speed. You do have the option of high hitch configuration or low hitch. To be fair, it's not really going to make much difference once you're in the game. Then you've got attachers. So if you're thinking, oh, I want to smash out a field and do 2 jobs at once, yeah, it's a trailer hitch on the back. Why not? Why not indeed? Then you've got your main colour. Again, like I said before, if you've got the unlimited colour mod on, you're golden. Rim colour is obviously going to be your rims. Now, if you're thinking 22 meters is not big enough, well, they've got the 82, which is 26 meter working width. Same options before. Obviously, this requires a little more horsepower, 370. But that being said, I mean, 26 meter working width on a plow, and it only requires 370 horsepower. That is awesome.